larger than life in every sense. Shaquille O'Neal dominated the paint on his way to 4 NBA titles and a spot in the top 10 on the all-time career scoring list, proving that Shaq Diesel was an unstoppable force.
Can you dig it? The Shaq attack!
Oh, man, what a dunk by O'Neal!
He does it all. He is the complete package.
I mean, I think the thing that is interesting about Shaq is that he made the big man fun. He gave the big man personality. He would say he made the big man sexy, but that's, that could be debated. But, I think from a marketing of self standpoint, Shaq was and still is a genius. Shaq is really smart. Shaq is funny, but Shaq also understands trends. He understands the environment. He understands how to make people laugh, how to connect. Before Shaq, big men were stoic, they were quiet, they were serious. In some cases, they were mean. He had all that side to him as well, but he had this fun-loving, jovial, entertaining mindset.
Shaquille O'Neal rocking the house.
When you needed big moments from Shaq the most, that's when he brought it. He was a big game, big moment, big-time player. He had an ability, figuratively and then sometimes literally, to put a team on his back. And you just felt that confidence when he was on in those biggest moments during the playoffs. When some players can't reach that level, but he could go to a different level and bring everybody along with him where you felt absolutely confident that you had a chance, not only to win games in the playoffs, but immediately when he was there, you start thinking, okay, this is a title run opportunity.
Everybody knew of his dominance and the impact that he had on the game of basketball in Orlando as well as with the Lakers. But to bring that here to Miami, we knew that our eyes was only on one thing, and that was to win it all.
I can remember one time I almost got a tip dunk on Shaq. Low lie, no lie. So we on the free throw line, and Shaq didn't think like I'm there. I guess he not thinking I'm gonna go. I went and I had it. And so like when he saw what was about to happen, Shaq just lifted his arm. Like I went all the way home. And so afterwards he turned to me and looked at me like, don't ever do that again. He's like, you lucky I like you. I could have hurt you right there. He's like, you caught me off guard. I didn't think you got, but like, just like that, just speaking to the strength that this man, like he was what, like you didn't want to get in his way, period.
Rejected O'Neal. O'Neal runs the floor, takes it all the way.
Shaquille O'Neal. He's a 7-foot, 400-pound, and when I say muscle, not fat, it was 400-pound muscle that really should have been 6'2". He moved like a 6'2" guy at 7'1" with that muscle size and strength. He could break dance, he could move, he was agile. I know Will Chamberlain, I saw him, highlights, but he didn't move with the grace that Shaquille could move at that size. Especially early in his career. He was unique in that sense, which made him unstoppable. And so for us, watching him, we all marveled when he walked in. We go, like we would just sit on the bus at times and watch him come out after a game, the whole team, and be like, can you believe this guy? Look at him, and we just watch him walk through. The whole team would do it, and we'd all marvel at him, because of his size, grace, and stature.
They cannot stop 34. Just too big, just too strong, just too good.
He really just took the league by storm. But he did it in Shaquille O'Neal style. He was just as big off the court as he was on the court. And when he went from Orlando to the Lakers, LA just loved him.
Shaq spins. Oh, the extra move, and he dunked it. And he knocked David down.
To win the championships that he's won, the long career, the impact that he has had on the game.
Most physically dominant player ever to play in this game.
There's not too many people that could withstand my boom boom.
There'll never be anybody like Shaquille O'Neal, ever.
You know, I imagine there are certain players that you watched coming up as a young player and thought, I wonder what it'd be like to play against that guy. When you came into the league, Shaq had to be one of those guys. So what was it like once you finally faced him?
But playing against Shaq was like, it was like trying to post up an Escalade. That's just how strong he was. Like, it was, I grew up watching Shaq when he was in Orlando. And as a kid, I idolized him. I just saw his game, and he was flashy, flamboyant, and he was a force to be reckoned with. And then going out there, having a chance to compete against him was truly special. But then at the same time, I actually had to go out there and compete against him, and you saw that strength of that ferocity that he played with, because he was trying to dunk every single time.
Just how much did he dominate not only a game, but your game plan as an opponent?
The game plan is crazy because, rest in peace, Kobe, the game plan always started with Shaq because he was so dominant at that time. So even though Kobe was dominant, it was all about, hey, how do we stop Shaq? What do we do on his rolls, his deep post-ups? Where's the double team coming from? If we front, how quickly is the weak side going to get over there? Because Shaq was one of those guys that once he established position down low, there was literally nothing you could do.
I don't know how many, it can't be more than a handful of players in NBA history who have had a physical advantage against any opponent every night of their career.
Yeah.
Shaq's one of those guys.
Most definitely.
Shaq is the best. He's the best, man. To be a young kid like I was when Shaq came, and to have him, kind of lift me up the way that he did. He lifted state of Florida up. He lifted Miami, the city, up.
Hello, Miami!
With one press conference or one celebration through the city. Like, he lifted us up as soon as he came to Miami. When he got out that big truck with that Suka Soka gun, the whole city was alive. And to be able to go on a journey with him when we walk in arenas and everybody just Shaq, Shaq, Shaq. Like, I'd never experienced that. Like, coming off my rookie year when nobody cheering for us like that or wasn't rooting for us in that way. And he was a big thing. We pull up at 3 a.m. to hotels. There's thousands of people outside in the cold waiting for their moment to either see him, say hi to him, whatever it is. And I've never seen a celebrity and a star in that way, up close and personal. And to watch him pull me in, give me a nickname, Flash, push me forward, and then those chants went from Shaq to Shaq and Flash. Man, it was just incredible, man.